Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to do a quick video for you today because I was on a podcast and someone asked me, like, Vic, how do you set goals? Like your goals are so big. How do you set them? And I was explaining to them how I did it, and I thought it would be valuable to kind of share with you guys because you guys are my peeps. So typically for me, if I set a goal, first I look at numbers. How much money do I want to make? I'm in real estate, right? So let's say you're not in real estate, but you want to invest money in real estate, and you're like, all right, Vic, I need to get to a place where I'm bringing back $500,000 a year in cash flow, right? Or $500,000 a year in a return. So first, you need to know that. That's a very vital part of setting a goal. Most people, one, they have goals, but they're too small, so they can't keep up with them. And two, they don't even know where they're going. They're like, oh, I want to buy a bunch of real estate. How many? I want to buy 100 houses. Or, like, why? Why do you even want that? What is the actual number behind it? What's the value of it? So, like, let's say, for example, for me, I know 100% in order for me to get to $1 billion in assets under management, I know we need to raise at Bell Capital $400 million. The $600 million is going to come from the bank. All right, I was getting ready to show you something, but I don't have to. So, like, I know setting up a business around my real estate business, Bell Capital, we're going to be out there raising money. We need to raise $400 million over the next decade. We are not messing around. I'm clear to purpose. I don't need to mess around with what I need to do. I don't need to guess whether something's going to be too much work, too expensive, how many times I got to show up on social media, Facebook, interviews, I got to travel, I got to go meet investors, I got to go meet brokers. None of that matters to me. All that matters is that I've set a goal for Bell Capital to raise $400 million so we can acquire $1 billion worth of assets, apartment buildings, 4,000 units, roughly about $300,000 a door because we're in higher price markets. That's $1.2 billion, give or take. So my goal is a big goal, but it's very an established goal. You aren't going to convince me otherwise, right? So most people, let's say, like we said, you're like, hey, I want to make $500,000 as a return on, per year, right? $500,000 cash flow or return. That means if you were to make $500,000, you need $10 million in some market, some real estate deal that's kicking off 5% a year. Or let's say you were to do something with us because our target return is 15% internal rate of return. So that's 1.5. You would need $3.3 million invested with us, right? Let's say we hit 15%, we hit our target over a 7-year hold. You would essentially make $500,000 per year. That's how that will pan out. But that's how you should be setting your goals, your financial goals, your personal goals. Like for me, I attach a number to it and then I attach time to it. Hey, I'm okay with spending 10 years to build $1 billion real estate company. You have to be okay with saying, hey, if it takes me 7 years to get to the place where we've made $500,000 a year on our money, that's what that looks like. So now you say, okay, fine. If we want 500,000, we know we need to come up with about $3 million, either with somebody like Vic, or we need to go find an asset, or we're going to do this all ourselves and we need to get assets that generate 5% a year, but you need $10 million for that. So you need to either be equipped with a vehicle, real estate, that you're going to make $10 million and park it and get a return, or you're going to make $3 million and you're going to park it with somebody else who does that work for you, right? So that's how I think through setting goals and then hitting these targets because I need direction. Right. And then my goals have to be big enough because I'm a guy that can get distracted pretty easily and I don't want to be distracted. I have a big enough goal and I'm sure you guys do too. So I hope this helps you. I ran through that really quick because again, there's no map on the ground over here. I'm just sharing with you how I do my goals. I pick a target, I break that number down and I want to know what that number is going to get me. Right? How I need to get there. And then I'm like, hey, this is the simplest, easiest path for me to do it. And first, am I committed to stick to this thing? I got to really, really know I want that, right? It doesn't even need to be honorable. You don't be like, I want to do it because I want to save the planet. I don't want to save the planet. I want to get extremely rich and I want to buy a lot of real estate and I want to take a lot of people with me to do that. And then I'll turn around and I'll start saving the planet or whatever it is I want to do, right? For those people who like that. But I want to let you off the hook if you're trying to set a goal and you're trying to attach some weird anchor to it that actually pulls you away from the amount of work, and 2, the targets that you need to hit, and 3, the time that is going to be required for you to hit a big goal. So number 1, pick a number. Number 2, break that number down and pick an avenue because those are your targets. And number 3, commit to these things. And once you commit to them, man, nothing's gonna stop you from doing it. I can promise you, if you do what I'm telling you, you'll always be successful at setting goals and targets and hitting them, especially in real estate and or investing. So if you need anything, let me know. Go to bell-capital.com. That's bell-capital.com. Reach out to us. Like this video. Share this video. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down if you hated it. Don't be a hater and a hider at the same time. And connect with me. Let me know how I can help you work through your own numbers of wanting to invest, and let me help you. You should be investing with us at Bell Capital. Get your money out of the banks. Put your money into real assets like multifamily, like we're looking to close on in our fund. And we want you to be a part of that. You got to be an accredited investor. It's accredited only, but we are here for you. And if you're not accredited yet, stay in touch with me. Stay in touch. Everyone becomes accredited if you keep investing. The fastest way to become accredited is to invest. That's how this works. So, love you guys. Have a great day today. Let's get after it.